Hi everyone, welcome to my first video on my YouTube channel. This isn't my actual first YouTube video. I'm in some of my friends' YouTube videos on their channels, but anyway, this is the first one I'm doing by myself and actually putting on the internet. So welcome to my channel. We are currently sitting on my floor. Ignore all of my mess behind me. That you can obviously very much see that I'm just making worse now that I think about it, but just pretend it's not there. Okay, great, thanks. Now that we got that established, today I'm going to be doing a video where I show all of you guys my record collection that I have amassed since, when did I start collecting? I guess like late 2016, early 2017. So yeah, I actually divided them up by genre because I have a lot and that would take way too much time to go through all of them. So today I'm going to be showing you guys all of my pop punk albums. These are the most. I believe I have 12 here if I counted right. So I'm going to be showing you guys those. And I guess I'll say like my 2 or 3 favorite songs on each album, and I will go in alphabetical order. So I'll go from A to Z, obviously, because that's how the alphabet goes. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so the first one I have is All Time Low's Don't Panic, It's Longer Now. I got the deluxe. I wanted to get the original version of this, but I got the deluxe just because I wanted to have the For Baltimore, Somewhere in Neverland, The Reckless and the Brave, and Backseat Serenade. I wanted to have all of them acoustic. And this is just what it looks like when you open it up. If you know All Time Low, you know how great of an album this is, but if not, I do highly recommend this one, but I have another one that is my favorite, but it's not this. And the record is just black, just plain old normal black. And I guess I would say my 3 favorites on this album is A Love Like War, Canals, and The Irony of Choking on a Lifesaver. Yes, if you don't know, All Time Low has very weird album titles. They're not as weird as Fall Out Boy, but they're strange. If you know, you know. Okay, and the next one I have is also actually All Time Low. This is Future Hearts. I actually got this one before I got Don't Panic, It's Longer Now. This is probably my second favorite All Time Low album, pretty much of all time. I listened to this a lot. Or I haven't listened to it in a while because my setup for my records right now is weird and I'm moving into my basement, so I'm going to have a whole new setup. I will show you guys that as soon as that happens. But this vinyl is actually really pretty. So it doesn't open like Don't Panic, It's Longer Now does, but it just has this sleeve. It has a picture of all of them, and it just says, "We've got scars on our future hearts, but we never look back. No, we never look back. From Old Scars, Future Hearts." And then this is the color of the album. I actually really love this. Hold on, let me show you the other side too. It's the same on both sides, just the middle is different, but I love this so much. This was actually the first color vinyl that I have. I can also, if you guys want me to, I can also do a video where I show all of my colorful records. I have quite a few. That's actually what most of my collection is. I don't know how I got that lucky, but apparently I am. So for my favorites on this one, Missing You, The Edge of Tonight, and Old Scars, Future Hearts. Yeah, but I love this album. Very, very good album. They're all good because I have them all on vinyl, but anyway, yeah. So the next one, we're actually going to switch artists. This band is a little bit smaller than All Time Low, I would say. This is actually Paradise by Broadside. This is their first album. I completely lied. Old Bones is their first album. This is their sophomore album, Paradise. I love this record so much. This was actually the first record that I heard by Broadside through my friend Liz. Thank you, Liz, if you're watching this. Thank you for getting into me wow, okay. Just try that one more time. If you're watching this, Liz, thank you for getting me into more than half of the bands that I now own records for in 2015, 2016. I don't know, you might know that better. That was when, yeah, she has a YouTube channel too. I will link it down in the description below. Yeah, anyway. So this one is also just pressed on standard black. It's kind of boring. There's nothing exciting in the sleeve or anything, but I would say my favorites on this album are Laps Around a Picture Frame, Summer Stained, and I guess Tunnel Vision? I don't know, I haven't listened to this album in a while, but I do remember I love this album. I just haven't listened to it in a bit, so I'm kind of blanking on what my favorites are, but I know Laps Around a Picture Frame is definitely my favorite by far. And I have the next one. We are jumping from B all the way to M. This one is Lovely Little Lonely by The Maine. I love The Maine so much. So then this one is actually really cool. So it just has hands on the front, and then you open it up and it has water in it. Woo! Gosh, okay. And then feet to go with the hands on the front. And then this is just the back that has the track list. And it also has 2 feet down here. And kind of just goes with the themes, black and white. And if you didn't see that already, the disc almost went flying out of the thing. But this one is just like a cherry red. It's kind of hard to see, but part of it is transparent. So up here it's not transparent, and then at the bottom down here it's transparent red. It's easier to see when it's spinning and when the lighting isn't weird like it is now. But yeah, so this is Lovely Little Lonely by The Maine. Geez, my 3 favorites on this album. God, there's so many. Bad Behavior, Black Butterflies, and Deja Vu. And probably Do You Remember are my favorites on this album. And then my favorite interlude is definitely Lost in Nostalgia. I don't count that as a song because it's an interlude. So yeah. Anyway, and now we're switching artists again. This is Neck Deep, Life's Not Out to Get You. This album art is so cool. I love this. I love this album a lot. Like, I remember when I first started getting into Neck Deep, I listened to this album probably every day. I'm obsessed with it, and then when you open it, it's just 2 people with all of the little symbols and stuff that they do with all of their albums in here. And then here's the back of the track list, or with the track list. This is just like really cool looking. I feel like not a lot of bands put like little like little drawings and all that kind of stuff in it. But yeah, my 3 favorites on this record, Threat Level Midnight, Serpents, and probably Can't Kick Up the Roots, because that's a classic. If you know Neck Deep, you know Can't Kick Up the Roots, and even if you don't, you probably do know that. And actually, the next one is also Neck Deep. Wow, this is also Neck Deep. This is The Peace and the Panic. This is their not most recent album. I think this is their... I don't know what album number they're on. I can't keep track of everyone, but this is The Peace and the Panic by Neck Deep. So this is the front, the peace, the panic, in the middle, obviously the peace and the panic. Yeah. Then you open it up, and it has a little comic in here. I might insert a picture of it so you can read it, but I might not. I might just, like, say go look it up. But this is the inside, and then the back with the track list. I can't remember if this is colored or not. Oh, yes, it is. This one is just printed on white. I actually really, really like this because it goes really well with the album. Like, if I flip it this way, it goes really well with the front and the back of the album. Yeah. So, okay. My favorites on this album, probably In Bloom, Wish You Were Here, and 1970-something, even though it breaks my heart into pieces. If you know, you know. Next, we are moving on to Paramore. I actually have 2 records from Paramore, but this is the only one that fits into the pop punk album. And if you know anything about Paramore, you know which album I'm talking about that does not fit into this. But this is Brand New Eyes by Paramore. This is an absolute classic. If you're trying to get into pop punk, listen to this album. Hayley Williams. I just can't say enough about Hayley Williams. I love her. Her voice is amazing. Brand New Eyes is an absolute classic. It has been out for more than 10 years at this point, and I don't even know how to handle that. But yeah, so Brand New Eyes. Here it is. Here she is. And then this is the back with the track list. I don't even think I can pick a favorite from this album. I don't know if I can pick 3. I might just say the whole album is a favorite. But I will say Ignorance, track 2 on this album, is my ringtone. So that probably counts for something. But I guess if I had to pick 3, I would probably say Ignorance, Playing God, and All I Wanted. Oh. And I love, okay, this is kind of a tangent, but I love that the bridge in All I Wanted is now trending on TikTok. They're like, all I wanted was you. I can't sing, but like, you know, if you know Paramore at all, you know, and if you're on TikTok, you've probably heard it. It's so good. I love that it's getting traction on TikTok because that means more Paramore fans, even though they aren't active right now, but it's fine. Yeah, okay, that's my tangent about Paramore. I can also just make a whole video just about Paramore too if you guys want. I have ideas for October and November, so I have my full calendar all set up for when I'm posting, but if I have, you know, days where I feel like posting something or I want to post an extra video, leave me some ideas down in the description. It can do with music, vinyl, pretty much anything. But yeah, and next we're moving on to Sleep On It. This is their first album. This is Overexposed. I almost said Overwhelmed. This is Overexposed by Sleep On It. I love these dudes. They are unfortunately on a break right now. Which makes me really sad because I love them a lot. They like ended Sleep On It, but like I have a feeling they're gonna come back. I really don't know. It's fine. I'm also just kind of convincing myself that they're coming back because I want them to come back. I met them on their tour this year and I love them so much. This is actually my second time meeting all of them. But yeah, so this is their first album, Overexposed. They have an EP that came out before this, but yeah, this is a classic. And this one is also red, like the main, but it's just transparent. Oh, you can see yourself. Hello, there you guys are. I hope you can't see my really weird filming setup, but you probably can. But yeah, Overexposed by Sleep On It. Highly recommend them, and I highly recommend Sleep On It. I also really love their second album, Pride and Disaster. It's out now. I don't have it on vinyl, unfortunately, but yeah. I actually picked this one up. I believe I got this at Warped Tour, actually. I really don't know. I think I did pick this up at Warped Tour, but anyway. So, my favorites on this one, A New Way Home, What We Stay Alive For, Fireworks, and then honorable mention, A Brighter Shade of Blue, because I love it. Also, on Fireworks by Sleep On It, Derek Discanio from State Champs. He's the lead singer of State Champs. He is featured on Fireworks on this album. Yeah, his feature just hits. It's great. I can't say enough about it, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Sleep On It, Overexposed. Love this band, love this album. And next we are actually moving on to Sleep On It. We are just on Sleep On It. Wow. Can you tell I'm tired? Look at these bags under my eyes. Woo! Anyway, they're Chanel. Anyway, so we're moving on to State Champs. This is State Champs Around the World and Back. Love this album so much. This was actually the first pop punk album I actually ever listened to on Liz's recommendation. Shout out Liz. Thank you very much for talking about them constantly because you made me listen to them. But yeah, this is Around the World and Back by State Champs. I love this cover. It's gold. It's so pretty. I love it so much. And open it up and it just has all the thank yous and the... Oh, this is a much better way to see what I'm doing. Wow, okay. Can you tell I'm new at this? Yeah, so this has all the thank yous and all the lyrics and all that kind of stuff. So there's that. And then on the back is the track listing and they have some little symbols and all that jazz. This one, I believe, is black. I don't even know what's in my own collection anymore. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I had to write them all down. Oh no, it's not. This one's gold. Wow. Okay. So this is the record. It looks more bronze, I think, on camera, but in person it's a lot more gold. So Side A and side B, they look the same, because I know some have differences. I don't really know what, but some do. Yeah, so when I started listening to pop punk, like I said, I started with State Champs. I like distinctly remember when I started to listen to them, because it got me into literally this entire scene, and I haven't left since, and it's been like 5 years. So yeah, I was a little late on my emo phase, but I'm still in it. So yeah, this is Around the World and Back by State Champs. I would say my favorites on this album are All You Are Is History, All or Nothing, and Around the World and Back. So yeah, also keep an eye out for more State Champs, because I have more of their records. It just does not fit into this category. I'm kind of giving away what it is right now, but if you don't know State Champs, then you don't know State Champs. And next I have Water Parks. This is Double Dare by Water Parks. This is the album that got me into them. Yeah, freaking love this album. I wasn't a big fan of Entertainment after this, because I prefer this sound for Water Parks, but Fandom is great. I really want that on vinyl. But yeah, so this is Water Parks. It doesn't open or anything, but here's the front, Double Dare. Fun fact, I used to think that all of these were bombs, because this is one. I thought that all of these were bombs. I'm pretty sure they're blueberries. I don't know. I'm not that smart when it comes to food stuff, so if I'm wrong, yell at me in the comments. But anyway, so here's this, and there's actually, you can see that this is a limited pressing. I will show you that in a minute, but my favorites on this album, probably Powerless, Little Violence, and Plum Island, I think, are probably my favorites. Anyway, I just love this whole album. Yeah, and like I said, this one is limited edition. This one is gorgeous. I love this. It's so pretty. Hold on, let me turn it so you can actually see the front of the album. So, yeah, this is what it looks like. Turn it so you can see that it says Water Parks. Yeah, I love this one. It's kind of not picking up on camera, but it's more purple in the middle, right around this sticker here, and then it kind of breaks out, and yeah, it's really pretty. I really love this one. So yeah, that's Double Dare by Water Parks. Next I have, and the last artist on my list right now is With Confidence. So this is With Confidence's Better Weather. Again, Liz got me into this album. I had heard of With Confidence, but I hadn't really ever listened to them until this came out. And then I got it, and I actually made an art project based off of the clouds and the sun, like this whole thing right here, like this whole album cover. I made in a clay class my senior year. But yeah, so here's the front. No inside, there's no fold. It's not a trifold. Here's the back. It's all the guys. They look so young. He's not in the band anymore for reasons that I cannot disclose. But yeah, there they all are. Woo. Anyway, so my favorites on this one, definitely Voldemort, Archers, and Waterfall is probably my favorite on here. And this one is also colorful. It's very, very cool looking. It's kind of hard to see if I don't have my flash on, but, and I'll insert it, maybe I'll insert a picture of it, but this is just blue, and it has, you can kind of see it has some pink flecks in it, pink sparkles in it, I guess you could say. But yeah, it's a lot but easier to see when there's light directly hitting it. But yeah, Better Weather by With Confidence. And lastly, I have also by With Confidence, Love and Loathing. This album I think is honestly better than Better Weather. Better Weather. LOL. Yeah, I like this album a little bit more. They're both very good, but I feel like I find myself coming back to this one more often. And then it just has, so this is the front, just has the roses and it's dying. And then on the back, here's the roses instead of a picture of all of them this time. But yeah. So my favorites on this album is definitely Sing to Me, Jaded, and Spinning. Spinning is such a good song. That was probably my favorite, like, when I first heard it. That song started, and I was like, yeah, this is the one. And this is just the sleeve on the inside, and then all of the words to the tracks, all the lyrics. And this one is a really, really pretty color. This one is also dual colored. And then side A and side B are also a little bit different. So side A has the living rose, and you can see the pink and the white. And then side B has the dead rose. Let me turn it this way so you can see. It's actually upside down because it's broken, but yeah, so then there's the pink and the white. Let me try and put this back. Yeah, okay, that's pretty much it. That's all I have for my pop punk records. I have more records, not obviously, but I have more. I have 32 in total, so here they all are. It's actually really heavy to hold all of these with one hand, but here's all of my pop punk records. I'll go over them again. So we have All Time Low, Don't Panic It's Longer Now, All Time Low, Future Hearts, Broadside, Paradise, The Main, Lovely Little Lonely, Neck Deep, Life's Not Out to Get You, also by Neck Deep, The Peace and the Panic, Paramore, Brand New Eyes, Sleep On It, Overexposed, State Champs, Around the World and Back, Water Parks, Double Dare, With Confidence, Better Weather, and With Confidence, Love and Loathing. So yeah, here they all are again. These are my children. I love them so much. But yeah, those are all the records I have for my favorite genre of music. I need more. I want to get a lot more. Oh gosh. They all fell. Ugh. That probably wasn't the best way to do that, but anyway, I'll just leave them in front of me. So yeah, that's all of my pop punk records. That's my favorite genre. I have a lot of concert experience with going to smaller venues to see these kinds of bands, so if you want to see me do any videos about that too, I also will do that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on Wednesday with a video that I like to call Wishlist Wednesday. I'm going to do this a couple times, but I will be talking about 3 records that are on my wish list and why I want them and where I think I can get them. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. I will tweet it out, you know, do all of the good stuff when it comes out, and I will also tweet when this comes out as well. Yeah, thanks for hanging. Hopefully you can come back and sit on my floor with me, theoretically, because you guys are in a camera. But yeah, thanks for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry if I'm really awkward. I'm getting better at it. And also, yes, I film with AirPods in because it makes me feel like I am just talking to other people on the phone while I'm filming. It's weird, I know, but it works. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on Wednesday. Peace.